And a new study found that nearly a third of people who tested positive for COVID-19 had a lingering symptom that lasted for 6 to 12 months. So here to tell us more is our chief health editor, Dr. Partha Nandi. And Dr. Nandi, did these people have severe COVID, and what were the most common symptoms?
So, Glenda, the folks that were studied were not hospitalized. In fact, the study followed one of the largest groups of people who did not need to be admitted to a hospital because they were not severely sick. And the data was gathered in Denmark, right, and where researchers surveyed 152,000 people. Of that group, just over 61,000 tested positive for coronavirus. The rest were not infected. We'll refer to those people as a control group. And here's what was found. Between 6 and 12 months after testing positive for the virus, Glenda, 29.6% of the infected people had at least one lingering physical symptoms. The control group, only 13%. And fatigue, being tired, and changes in taste and smell were the top symptoms. However, the researchers listed, and this is what a lot of my patients say, mental exhaustion, physical exhaustion, sleep issues, cognitive difficulties, meaning problems in thinking. And unfortunately, 53.1% of people who tested positive also said they experienced one of those symptoms 6 to 12 months following infection. Again, we're in the control group, it was 11.5%. And lastly, the study found that new cases of anxiety and depression were diagnosed more frequently in the group that had contracted COVID-19 compared to the group that was not infected. So a little bit concerning there.
So, doctor, the study take place before Omicron, and did this include people who were vaccinated?
A good question. The study, Glenda, in fact, did take place between September 2020 and April 2021, long before Omicron became the dominant strain. So there's some concern that we may see a lot more cases of what we're calling long COVID because so many people were infected with Omicron. Now, for your question about vaccination and participants being vaccinated, the study did not release any information concerning that. However, there are other studies that suggest that vaccinated people are less likely to end up with long COVID. Yet another reason to get vaccinated, in my opinion.
All right, Dr. Nandi, thank you for filling us in on that.
My pleasure. Have a good day.
You too. And if you have a coronavirus question for the good doctor, you can email him, Dr. Nandi, at askdrnandi.com and send it to us on Facebook or Twitter. We'll get it right to him.